My name is Craig Reese. This is Hollywood Junket, and we've got an interview coming up with Cam Anthony. He's on Team Blake on this season's The Voice. He is still going through the knockout round of the show that will premiere on this Monday. It'll air this coming Monday, and I'm very excited to talk to him. We haven't talked to him yet this season, so I'm excited to kind of see how everything's going up until now, and get as much information as I can. We actually just got done interviewing two other people from Team Blake, Pete and Emma, and those will be on our Instagram channel. We also post all of our interviews to our YouTube channel at Hollywood Junket, so you can check those out here or there, but definitely go check them out. Some really cool interviews. Looks like the real Cam Anthony is on right now, and I will be bringing him in just a second. I always like this moment.
Hello.
Yes, okay. Phew. Yes. It always gets scary right there. It's like that lag between accept and is it going to work? Hey, Cam, how's it going?
How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm excited to talk to you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's been great watching, so I'm excited to be here.
Very cool. So how are you feeling getting to watch everything back on TV? I know you shot months ago. What does that feel like?
You know, I'm going to have to go with what Pete said, which is that this is pretty surreal, you know, given that we shot it a couple months ago. We started in October, and I'm just looking at how much time we've spent, you know, together and building our relationships, and now we are here in in April. It's like outrageous how fast time has flown. So I think that, you know, I could say that this was pretty surreal.
Absolutely. Oh, I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
How cool.
It's crazy.
Well, I got to tell you, the debate between the coaches when you had to decide who to pick was actually one of my favorite moments of the season. I thought it was really funny. It's just great energy, you know. But what was kind of going through your mind? And in case people don't remember, you were blocked from John Legend by Nick, so you had Nick and Blake turn for you. Tell me everything about it.
Well, when I was performing, you know, you kind of get lost in the performance, so you kind of just block everything out and you're just in the zone. But you do hear those moments, and you see when the coaches turn around. And so I saw when John was blocked, and once he was blocked, I just was like, okay, well, like, because I was going for John, like that was where I wanted to be. But you know, I soon noticed that he was blocked by Nick, and then I think it was Blake who turned around last, and it was just like I was finished my performance. It seemed like it was the fastest thing ever. And then it was my time to pick my coach, and I didn't really know what I was going to do in the moment. And they did, you know, he threw it to my mom and was like, you know, put some juju in his brain, tell him to pick me. And I looked at my mama. I just thought about everything that he said and considered that, hey, this is a once in a lifetime experience, and I got to, you know, take advantage of it. So I said Team Blake was my home, and I'm very happy to be here, honestly. It's been amazing and transformative on every level.
That's awesome. I really thought it was neat how Blake promised to keep kind of like a section for you, a lane for you. And cool, not only that he made that promise, but I really think he kept it, you know? So how did it feel to hear that and to also see him follow through on that?
You know, it made me really feel validated, honestly. One of the things he said, too, was that he recognized that I was passionate about it and that I was, you know, conscious about staying on key. And these are things that I really wanted to make sure were present in my performance. And so to be seen in that way, and then also to just be respected and know that he was going to keep that lane open for me, validation was definitely the word I would use. So, and now I'm just blessed. I feel blessed.
Yeah, validation and valued, probably
Sure.
those two words for sure. Yeah, I thought that was really neat. I feel like, not that they do it intentionally, but sometimes the coaches will say one thing and then do another. But he really did.
Yeah.
I really kind of kept you. He was like, I have you, and that's that. You know, let's do others. You know, and I just thought that was really neat this year for sure. So going to the battles, you were paired against Emma, but before you found out, did you have any idea or did you have any guesses on who you were going to be paired with?
Honestly, we all thought I would be paired with Keegan, because Keegan I feel like he would be the closest thing to being the same in the same world of, you know, performance. And so when I was paired with Emma, it was quite a beautiful, unexpected pairing. When we first started practicing, we just decided to take this first practice and sit down and get to know each other and talk about our past and why we wanted to be here. And it just, I think that really made it set us off for a great battle. And I wouldn't even call it a battle. It was just a beautiful duet that I feel like it
Right,
was like
yeah.
a dance on stage, and I really enjoyed working with her. And she's helped me grow in many ways, and I think that just working with her, we were able to just, make sure that we were going to both make it past, and that was our goal. So,
Love it. So during that time, you got to be mentored by Dan and Shay. What was the best advice you learned from those two?
uh, I think the best advice, like one of the things actually, I would like notice about them, and I would like to practice, and Emma and I would study really, was that they have such beautiful harmonies, and their pitch is like outrageous. So when we did go to our rehearsal with them, that was one of the things that we really wanted to make sure we took home. And I mean, it's been a beautiful experience to see it all play out now on stage and see how everybody's receiving it.
Yeah. Just in case you missed it, Emma is watching right now. She said the best battle
Hi,
partner. So
Emma.
just want to make sure you caught that.
Now, listen, Emma is
That's
the
awesome.
best.
Emma, thank you for joining. So fans of the show can deduct who you're going to be singing against for the knockout. It's going to be Connor. There's only two
Right.
left. So hopefully that's not too spoilery for anyone that's watching. But if you're watching the show, then you can figure it out. But obviously do not spoil anything about the performance, but what can we expect from the show? What are you looking forward to people seeing? Tell me anything you can about the knockouts coming up.
I can say that this will be. I feel like it will be a lot different from a lot of my other performances, and it definitely is like I feel like a statement slash full circle experience. So without giving too
Okay.
much, I think that you'll have a really good time watching.
That's awesome. That's a perfect way to do it. Well, final question, just kind of a silly one to wrap it all up, but where do you keep your Blake bobblehead that you got from the blind
Blake
auditions?
Bobblehead actually is in my window at my apartment, and he sits there looking out across the valley, just looking at everybody. So I keep him there just to keep him in my vision. I come out in the mornings, be like, yo, keep it pushing.
I loved that that's what he gave this year, and I literally would keep that thing forever. Obviously, I keep a bunch of things, but that
Yeah.
would that would be one for sure.
No, I was laughing at a moment where when I went to go grab the bobblehead, I don't know what made me do it, but it's a bobblehead. I just smacked the top and was like, okay. Now I grabbed it off, but it was just a little funny moment. I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Well, Cam, thank you so much for joining us. I've been waiting to talk to you all season. I'm glad we finally got a chance to do this, and what an exciting time too! Right before knockouts, live shows will be starting right after that, and I hope to see you make it to the lives. I don't know, but either way, you've done an awesome job on the show, and it's been a blast watching you and watching you perform. So
Thank
great
you so
job on
much. I
that.
appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And guys, I saw a lot of views, a lot of comments. Thank you so much for joining. And if Cam does make it to the lives, that's when he's going to start needing your support. So make sure you follow him on Instagram. Definitely vote for him. Download the app and vote on the app as well. That's how I vote. It's so easy and nice. And let's keep him on the show. Cam, thank you so much again, and have a great
All right, you
weekend.
too. Peace.
Later. And that'll wrap it up for us one more time. Again, that was Cam Anthony from Team Blake. He will be on the knockout rounds coming this Monday. And we have interviewed a lot of people from the season though so far. So if you like to see other interviews from maybe some other of your favorite artists, check them out here on our Instagram. We also repost them to our YouTube channel, which is at Hollywood Junket. But my name is Craig Reese. Thank you so much for watching and joining in today, and we will see you soon.